How we doing? Are we live?
We're live.
Live and muted or live and live?
Live and live. Living live.
I'll be the Dave Jackson of NBC. You got to ask me about my opinions.
That's
why I'm here.
Oh, you're the
You're the guy from New York. You're the guy from New York that we got to call for the referee information.
Who the heck's the ref on football?
Yeah, I said it the other day.
Macaulay, maybe?
Yeah. Mike? Is it Mike?
Macaulay?
Pat? Mike?
I don't know.
I'll be the Macaulay of U12a hockey.
That's it.
Yep. So here we are, 9:15 tilt.
Oh, Gray is watching.
Gray watching us.
Got Melania in
I'm going to try to get you a W here. Get the squad back to 2 for 2 and 2 after 4. We got 2 losses. We got a win. We're going to try to add to it this year, see if we can get to 2 and 2. Playing against the Andover Huskies. Andover's been known as the Edina of the North from some of my friends that live there. That's kind of what they call themselves.
2 caddies in the parking lot this morning.
Got one of my friends coaching on the Andover bench, Jordan Leopold, 2002 Hobie Baker winner.
Serious. Funny.
Played for such teams as the Calgary Flames, Pittsburgh Penguins, the Avalanche. Finished up with the Wild.
Who's on the bench, huh?
He's on the bench.
Should have the kids go get autographs after the game.
The kids should go get an auto after the game. We got the Andover Huskies wearing all black. We got the Mirage with their M on their jersey wearing the white, going right to left on your screen. Got some
Coaching horsepower.
That's right. Got Mariah coming through. Then we've got Nora trying to catch the pass there. Piper coming through the top. Uh-oh, little whiff. It was a fake. 2 minutes remaining in the warm-up here. Got a chance to go watch our 12B team yesterday. They played against the Namakogan Rush and beat them like 9-4. Callie Heitzman, I don't know if she's watching right now, but Callie got a hat trick in that game. Going to be one of the leaders of the B team this year. Had made a deal with her parents that if she got a hat trick, they had to buy her a dog. They thought that was going to be a safe bet. Didn't even get through the second game of the season, and all of a sudden she's got the pick of the litter, as they would say. So yeah, we got a chance to watch another period of their game. We went there in the afternoon and saw them. They ended up beating Cloquet 2-0 yesterday in the afternoon. Didn't get to stay long, as Dom pointed out here. We stayed for about a period, but my son Fritz was eating Doritos off the floor and popcorn off the floor, and that's just not what you need your kid to be doing. So we had to wrangle him. He spit Doritos in my face. It was going to turn into a real ugly situation, so we had to get out of there. But to bed early for Fritz, waking up early for all of us. My wife Lindsay probably watching the game at home right now with Sawyer and Fritz. She's under the weather. There's a little bug going around our house right now. Been able to give Zicam drops to Piper here to try to keep her healthy, but it's that season. I've been trying to stay out of the locker room with the girls because I don't want to contaminate. 7 seconds left in warm-ups, and we're about to drop this puck. Game 4 of the weekend. We looked sluggish last night. We looked a little pooped out. Played against a high-powered Riverblades team. 4-0 loss, but we hung with them quite a bit. I mean, they had a couple special teams opportunities where they scored some goals on us on the power play. But really, I mean, it wasn't like they outplayed us. You know, they had a couple of top skaters. You know, we got people out there that can match that. If we see them again, tries to see us beat them 3-1 or something. I mean, there's a lot of parity out here, depending on a couple of bounces and a couple of power plays and whatever. Hibbing beat us 5-1. We could go beat them 7-0 here in 2 weeks. So I mean, it's A lot can happen.
Call that 12A hockey.
That's 12A hockey. This Andover team's been kind of getting thumped by some people, but we can't overlook them because I think they're looking for their first win of the season. That's what Jordan said. They're looking for their first win of the season here against the Mirage this morning. Anybody that makes an A team is ready to come out here and play. So we'll see what happens. We're starting out with Finley on the point. Sienna on the point. I had to text Sienna's dad here last night and say, I'm re-listening to this, and I called her Sierra a couple of times. I was just getting my double letters a little mixed up there. The N's were turning into R's.
It happens after a day of hockey.
It was a long day. I felt super fatigued last night.
Even on your birthday.
Oh gosh, Callie's not watching the game because Callie's walking in here. Coach Dan from the B team, they're here. Finley over to Sienna. Back to the point. They're coming in onside on us here. Over to Brooklyn. Brooklyn looking for it. She gets it over that blue line. Little support from Suvi. Coming here. Brooklyn's going after it. To Suvi. Brooklyn. We got Riley in front of the net. That's where she gets her goals. We got a speeder coming down the left wing. I don't know. We're going to separate her from the puck with what appeared to be an almost body check, but just good body positioning. Suvi coming through here, maybe off the wall. That's all right. Brooklyn could be there to support that. Throws it into our zone. Is that an ice? Nope, no ice. Got some time. Turn this thing up the rink. You got Brooklyn long, but not anymore. Sienna wheels that thing out here to center ice, trips somebody up. If you're going to fall, take somebody with you. Collateral damage. Chipping it up the wall. Off the referee's skate. That's going to turn into an opportunity for them. Keeping them to the outside here for now. All right, they're looking for the point, using them. Firing a nice hard low shot. Save. Is it still loose? Saved by Melania.
First save under the belt for Melania.
Good save there, a minute and a half. Pretty feisty stuff out there. All right, they are dropping the puck, and we were still trying to get into position here real quick. There we go. There we go. Gets held up a bit. Piper falls down. Behind our net. We're clearing it into the corner. We got Bryn looking to get that thing up. Okay, now it's back into this left-hand corner. Bristol going after it. Piper kind of marked up over here. Mariah over on the wall. Okay, this is getting swung around. Cloquet breakout style. Piper's going to go over there. She's going to attack. Mariah in the middle of the rink. They throw it in front of our net. Okay, it's going to go over to Mariah's side now. Chip it off the wall. Go get it, Pipey. Go skate after that thing, buddy. Going to be an ice. Ice. Bring it down to our end. All right, everybody got a shift under their belt here. Maybe Ev coming out for hers here, rotating on that wing. Tallarico going to be right wing. Ev left wing. Suvi taking the draw. Sienna over there playing right D. Finley on left D. Let's read and react what happens here to the drop of the puck. Finley's going to grab this thing, looking to get it up the wall. Suvi takes it back. Eyes up, looking for the winger. We're going to ring it. We need to support that. All right, Suvi's trying to, but chipped back behind the net. Coming back here to Ev, trying to lift a stick. Now Ev's got it. They're going to step up, pull it away from her, but we get it through. Riley coming through. All right, Ev bangs it to the middle where Tallarico gets it banged off her stick. Suvi picks it up. Good play. Just get it out of the end here. Live to fight another day. Ev's coming. Ev's chasing after it. Suvi's going in there F1 now. A little bit jammed up. Let's see if we get a shot on that. A bouncer. I don't know how everybody's beating these guys 5-0. Seems like a pretty good Andover team here. They got some skills. Everybody matches up differently against everybody else. There's a lot of matchup stuff that can happen. You could beat somebody 5-1, and then the team that you beat 5-1 beats that team or whatever. A lot of stuff can happen. So, got Nora going through neutral zone here. A little bit of indecision. Kind of seems like everybody's kind of trying to get a feel for what to do out here. We got Finley taking that thing around the wall to Ev. Banging it up the wall. I mean, if they just keep pinching our walls, we're not getting much out here. Right there, we need to have somebody swinging through to support that chip behind the D. Sienna behind the net makes a nice pass up the wall. They're pinning us in pretty good here. Riley over there battling 3 people by herself. Off the glass and out. Maybe it'll roll towards the goalie. Not a chance. Icing.
The curling move.
Well, we got a case and they can't get it out.
Our play so far is ice.
4:31 has passed in this game, and the majority of it's been happening in our end. All right, we're trying to bark out some orders here. We're still trying to learn some things. Trying out some different positions. There we go, Suvi. Stolen. Get it to your forehand. Uh-oh. Here we go. Suvi towards the net. All right, now we got to back check it. Bryn unable to hold the line there. It ends up coming out, back in, offside. Get greedy! Suvi's mom says take that shot. Hey, you come across there, on your forehand, fire it. All right, here goes Suvi. She wants a piece. She's getting it. Disrupt. We got to help her. All right, get in there, Brooklyn. Help her out. Fish that thing out. All right, they are swarming. They got 5 right inside of their slot. D are open. Step up. All right, they chip it past us. Bryn circles back. Throws it up the wall. Brooklyn there. Suvi. Try to get a little line change here. We overskate the puck. She turns it into Riley. All right. Piper coming in with Lucarelli. Lucarelli, fire. Oh, Piper, get in the front of the net, buddy. Get your stick down. To the D. Piper, get there, buddy. That's you, Pipe. Get there. Throw it in front. All right. To Tallarico. She gets a chance to get it towards the net. She's going to throw this thing out front. Piper. Oh, right in the breadbasket. It was there for just a second. It looked like there was some empty net. And the goalie came and recovered off the pipe and was able to stop it. A good opportunity there. I'm sorry, everybody. I got to holler. Nice try, baby! In-zone face-off. Lucarelli over to Pipes. Pipes is battling. Gets it towards the front of the net, off the cage. They're ringing it. Sienna to the middle. Fires it on net. Piper looking for a rebound. Almost. We need 2 over here. We need somebody else to help. Finley up to Pipes. Pipes gets it off of somebody's stick. Throws it into the corner. She's going to go to the front of the net and retreat here a little bit. Now Mariah's chasing after it. Back to Pipe. Loses it a little bit. Unable to get the handles there at the top of the circle. Back in. I think it was touched. Yep, no ice. Sienna after it. Finley up to Piper. Piper's looking at the tail end of what seems to be a longer shift here. She throws it up the wall to the D. It's not the recipe. We're going to have to keep working on our breakouts and stuff here. Off the wall to Suv. Suv bangs it up the glass. It's bouncing. Piper's getting close to the bench. A good place to get a change there. We got an offside. Change them up. 7 minutes elapsed here in the first period. 0-0.
Offensive zone time.
Got a little offensive zone time there. That was nice. We're going to switch our wings here. Get Ev on left wing. Mariah over there on right. Suvi's chasing after it. The D's going to feel that pressure. Swinging it around. Now we get to the front of the net. That's a great shot. Was that Bristol? A great one-touch banger there. Took a bounce into the goalie's paddle. That's the kind of thing that's going to create some rebounds. Face off over next to the Centricity Credit Union sign here in the corner. Centricity helped sponsor our Hermantown baseball field. D to D. Bryn's going to walk that thing in. It's mitted. Or is that in?
That was it.
All right. She tried to get her glove on it, just couldn't. I think we might be getting the scouting report on Andover's troubles here. Their team is playing really strong. Goalie kind of let a soft one in there. Just got to get some pucks on net. Got to get pucks on net. Good things will happen.
Buzzed the ear hole of the helmet there.
Buzzed the ear hole. All right. Good hard shots. Never a bad play. 1-0 Mirage halfway through this first period. Bryn takes it behind the net. She's got Ev on the wall. Ev, we got to figure out something. We got to figure out a play when our D skated out. We can't just have the forward stand there on the wall. Maybe Ev can take some middle of the ice space there and get out of her way and get some speed going. Ev's retreating now. All right, here we go. She's trying to get it up the wall. We had some back checkers. 2 people camped out in front of our net. Now we got Bryn looking. She's tired, I believe. So she's going to get rid of it, and we're going to get a line change. It's not going to hurt us. Get some new legs out there. Puck's in the same place where it was when we shot it. Finley here on left D. She's going to be in charge of a 1 draw if we win one. Lost draw. We got Brooklyn coming out, taking it off the wrist. All right. Finley up the wall. All right, let's get that to the middle. All right, Brooklyn's cutting across. I almost pulled the speaker out of the machine here. Couldn't quite clamp down on the wall there, and they were able to get it past us. Oh, they call it off. Finley, with an in-house referee, knows the rules, knows that if that thing crosses the red line, that could be icing. I mean, that would have been no icing last year, but maybe with some newer. There, see that? I like that. I like Brooklyn cutting across, being an option there. Now they're going to throw it the other way, and she's able to get back with speed to the left wing. Chips it in deep. We might be in the middle of a line change or something here. Yep. Tallarico coming in there with Suvi. They're not going to like that she came through there. Suvi fires it on net. Nice stop by the tender. Little redemption for that soft one that she let in earlier. That was a great save. .5:39 remaining here in the first period. 1-0 Mirage lead. Bristol, nice little flip towards the net. Use Bryn here, Pipe. Nope, she's going to throw it down. Oh, good play also. Oh, it could have been a heck of an assist. Good shot by Suvi. Back to the point. There we go, firing it. Loose pucks galore. Be looking for those rebounds, see if we can pin them in here. All right, Mariah carrying it in. A little bit of a trip. We're going to let it go. All right, Piper's going to try to pinch her off here. They're flipping it. A good pinch. There you go. Piper coming around. Oh, see if you can get the handles, buddy. Oh, just out of arm's reach. As Piper's dad, happy to see her getting some opportunities, getting the stick on her puck. All right, here we go. Bristol, maybe get that thing in there. All right. Over to Mariah. Piper's going to make a change. Offside. Everly coming out here now on left wing, number 7. Lucarelli wearing 22. I think we got Riley Tellerico 26 on the right wing. 25, Sienna Sams. Throws it up to Ev, number 7. Ev's chasing after it. See which way she's going. Yeah, slows her down. Loose puck. All right, Lucarelli. Individual qualifier for the state cross-country meet. Her team's going to go. Ev corrals that thing. Riley, a good back check. Able to turn it back towards Andover. Ev throws it in. 16 for Andover. Takes it behind the net. We got 2 getting kind of caught over there while they turn it up. Sienna's good. Oh, we got kill some time here. We're still getting Ev back on side. 4 buzzing down here. All right, reverse. Nora thinking about maybe ringing this thing over here to Tallarico. Tallarico's going to get sucked into the corner, looking for it. Ev now. There we go, bang it off the wall. And I think that's going to turn into an icing. And an opportunity for an in-zone face-off. How we got shots here, Adam? How are we looking?
6-2 in favor of the Mirage.
6-2 shots in favor of the Mirage.
Did not start that way.
Melania with a couple of stops out of the gate here. 3:30 left in the first period. 1-0 lead. Brooklyn goes after the point. Uh-oh. This is going to turn into a scoring opportunity. No! Stolen there by Mariah. Mariah's gritty. Always got her stick in front of her. Trying to intercept things, trying to catch things, trying to bang at things. Suvi with a missile from the hash marks just high.
You tipped off the shoulder there.
Little tip off the shoulder. All right, they got a 3-on-1 forming with a back checker. 2-on-2 now. 3-on-3. Zinged it just over the net. Almost a big tester for Melania there. Somebody in the slot. All right, getting it loose, up the wall. Up to the D. It's going to be a turnover. They float one on Melania, off her chest pad, stopped it. Down to 6. 6 fires it in front. Trying to get a whistle. That means we need to get a change, ladies. Back into our end. I think we got more icings than shots at this point. 6 shots, 11 icings. It's all right. When you get tired, get rid of it. Get some fresh legs out there to break this thing out. Here we go. Here we go. 2 of them together. Pipes. There we go. Get it to a teammate. Lucarelli coming through. She's looking wide. Piper kind of buried behind the goaltender here. Needs to get an angle where she can see the puck. Good job banging it towards the front by Riley. All right. We've gone zone to zone to zone, and now we are in their zone for a face-off to the left of their goaltender. A little tangled up. Quick to the front. It's laying there. Right in the go zone. All right, help her. Help her. Lucarelli throws it towards the cage. Tallarico's getting in there. Cycles it out here towards Finley. Through the slot. Finley kind of bobbles it for a second, but able to get a stick on it. Piper's going to come back and help Sienna with a regroup here. All right, we flip it out. Piper's going to chase after it. Pink laces. That's not going to be an icing because they're going to be able to get there. Throwing it up the wall. Suvi steps up into the goal-scoring area. Off. Oh, Piper in the grill. Oh, too close to the net. So you can't be standing right on the blue there. You got to be a little bit away so that you can catch a pass. Good aggression here. Get at it. I think Leopold said that was his daughter there, 14 in the corner. Bristol grabs the puck. Bristol up to Piper. Probably she's getting pooped out. I think it's time for a change. I think it's time for a change. Got to the end of a long shift there. You get the puck on a breakout. You want to make something happen, and you end up just firing it. 39 seconds left. Time enough for one more change here. We got Riley, Ev, Suvi on forward with the B&B Marketplace, Bryn and Bristol. B&B Marketplace, nice little market up in Cloquet. Gas station market, convenience store. Ev takes it wide, throws it in behind the cage where Suvi's going to be aggressive and try to get a stick on it. She pokes it out. We've been getting pucks through the slot here. We haven't gotten a piece of it every time, but we've been getting it. All right, here we go, chipping it in. Bristol trying to go through the triangle of stick and skates. Free that thing up. Suvi going in there. 8 seconds remain in the period. They're not. Coach isn't going to like her dangling that in front of a offender. Okay. Oh! There we go. One period in the books. Mirage 1, Andover 0. 15 minutes go back on the clock for the second period here. 10 viewers to the live stream. Shots 9-3 in favor of the Mirage. Dom, you want to do me a favor?
Yeah.
You get me some kind of a cappuccino or maybe like a half coffee, half cappuccino. See if they can do that.
Sure.
Awesome. Appreciate you, man. Keep the change for all those bracelets that you've been buying from Piper and her friends at their lemonade stands. Our kids sell stuff in the yard all the time.
I can see through that. You're buying off the ref.
No. Dom buys a whole bunch of stuff from the kids. They'll have a lemonade stand. He'll come buy everything off of them. He'll just give them a 20 and just say, hey, just give me all your stuff. I think he brought him Chipotle one time. Got him the 3 taco combo, and there were 3 girls there sitting, and each girl got a taco out of the deal.
What a guy.
What a guy.
What a guy.
And he's our chief referee for District 11.
Yep.
Not going to say that we know him and that he calls anything in our favor. I think we've hollered at him a couple of times too. So
he's a pretty middle of the road.
He
guy.
plays it middle of the road. He knows. Yep. I do feel like he needs to abstain from Finley's games though. Finley's big brother Dom. Remember Finley's dad, Greggy here, when I was in college, bringing Dom to go for hockey games when he was a little man, carrying him. Yeah, and I got to meet.
Did you know him growing up?
So Greggy and I were line mates in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
okay.
And interestingly enough, Greg was number 13 for the Duluth East Greyhounds. I was number 11 for the Duluth East Greyhounds. Now our daughters are flip-flopped. Piper's out here number 13 for the Mirage, and Finley's wearing number 11. So, yeah, we got history. Greg used to have a car that he would drive that it said Invincible across. He had one of the decals.
Yeah.
So we called his car Vince for Invincible. And we would get all those cars and circle them out at the church parking lot at the Good Shepherd in Lakeside, and we would play roller hockey. And we'd check each other into each other's cars playing roller hockey. A lot of good hours spent playing roller at the Good Shepherd Church. All right, so we got Piper on left wing. We got Riley out here on right. Oh, they're gonna get it to Pipe. Get your feet moving. Get your feet moving and make somebody make a miss or something. Take it wide. There you go. Nice pass to the middle. It's a good opportunity. We're gonna have to regroup. D to D. Actually, D to wing. We're gonna throw this thing deep. Chasing after this. All right. Piper's gonna become F2 now. Riley's gonna go after it. Just got a little rotation that we need to work on here. Oh, Dom, thank you. The Arnold Palmer of coffee. Little half and half. Half cappuccino. Half cappuccino, half coffee. All right, we're grinding it off on the wall here. It's going to spit out to Finley. Now go to the net pipes. Look for a loose puck. Might have bounced off the pipe there. Side of the net, pipe. I heard something clunk.
Could have been goalie stick, I think.
Goalie stick, maybe.
I think that save was right at bottom.
Maybe these are the old hollows. They got different kind of sticks than I'm used to now. Carbon composite goalie sticks.
Yeah, things don't sound the same as they used to.
Not at all. Dom, you might be the announcer for the third period. I don't know how this coffee's going to treat me with a little cappuccino in here. Get a little lactose in there with my coffee. Bryn just boarded somebody over there on the side wall. Hey, you got to find the line, right? You got to figure out what the line is.
Yep.
It's going to be a board, or it's going to be a body contact, or it's going to just be, positioning yourself. So sometimes they call it, sometimes they don't. You'd hate to find out you could have done it all game and you didn't. Bryn's in the box. This has kind of been what's getting us in trouble here the last couple of games is penalties. So they're going to throw it towards the front of the net. We're going to have to get that stick, help, support. So I guess we can ice it, can we? All right, she's going to throw it through the skates there. Bristol hangs with it. All right, to Mariah. Whoa! Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. Mariah fires it just wide left into the corner. Come through the middle here, Suv. Keep some speed so that you can retreat if you need to. It's good hockey. All right. Don't get too caught, Mariah. All right. Get up. We don't want to get caught in there. Oh, they're tossing her around a hair, but she's got it. All right, now get out, Mariah. Get into that slot. Get into the slot area. Get your speed coming back. Now we got a 3-on-3 coming back. All right, they're going to come through here. Sienna firing it towards the wall. Let's get this out. Got to get out. There we go. Looking wide. Good enough. They got to regroup now. One good little stick handling move. Now they're behind us on a 2-on. Ooh, she peeled off for a line change. Melania makes the first stop. Sienna's coming through. Does it get over the line? It does not. They're able to hold it in. Let's get something off the glass here. All right, let's regroup. Line change. 10 seconds remaining in this man advantage, woman advantage, girl advantage for Andover. Gray's telling us good luck in the chat. She's listening in. Melania's holding strong for you, buddy. This is going to be on net, so. All right. Now we're gonna get the face off next to a goaltender.
A full ice shot there.
Let's get hungry for a loose puck here. If they win the puck, let's get somebody going after her with a chaser. Let's get two people into that corner if we lose. All right, let's see what happens here. Suvi's taking the draw. She's looking to get it to, I believe, Bristol here. It's off a shin pad. Riley spinning it around to Bristol. Bristol, a little flip, trying to get a quick shot on net. We're getting outnumbered here. All right, into the corner. Suvi's going hard. Sometimes they hear footsteps and they make mistakes. You don't even need to get there sometimes. You just need to show them that you're coming. Back to Bryn. Bryn, a lefty over there on the wall. Behind our net to Bryn again. She's going to be looking to maybe take that back and behind our net. Throwing it across. Riley's going to have to come deep. Who's there for her? There, see, I like that. I like Brooklyn being there. Because it makes more options for that person that's coming out of the corner. Oh, Sue! With a really good shot from a poor angle. Hits the pipe and in. Goalie's in a little bit of disbelief here. Nice little turn of events. Kill off a penalty and then fire it far side, off the pipe and in. Sue scored that first one, or was that Bryn? Bryn and Sue on the board here. 2-0 Mirage. We're going to get a delay a game here, trying to figure out who we got at our three players coming out here. Long weekend. All right, Pipey on left, Mariah on right. Lucarelli takes the draw. Sienna pops that thing up here. Let's see. They chop it out. You got to get on side. Everybody gets on side.
That was some unreal.
All right, step up, Pipey.
Sienna there.
You know what we can work on in practice too is putting your breezers and your leg on the wall when you're coming down the wall at a defenseman. It seems like they're getting it through us a lot.
Yep.
And it's one thing if they find a center that's cutting through the middle of the rink and they get it out that way, but if they're just going to jam it up the wall, we should be able to get a skate or a hip or a jersey on that thing. If they're just going to jam it up the wall, let's get that thing up. All right, Finley. Ooh, almost lost it to Piper. Piper's going to fight for it, get it into the zone. They jam it off her stick. All right, let's get on the defensive side here. Piper throws it to the D. Up the wall. Sienna's going to come with some speed here. She gets it into the zone. Let's support Mariah here. Let's support Mariah. She's all by herself with 3 people. Piper needs to get a little higher here. But if the puck goes by in the net, she's got to jump. Keep moving. Keep moving. Oh, almost. Let's get some speed. Forwards, get some speed. All right. In zone face-off. 10 minutes remaining in the second period. Mirage 2, Andover 0. I mean, they're going to call a delay. We are just moping our way to face-offs right here. Really low energy coming out onto the rink. So let's get some smelling salts and let's get ourselves fired up. Maybe need to start passing out bubblers and bang drinks onto the bench. Every now and then I'll give Piper a little sip of a Red Bull, just in the parking lot, just a little something. Create a spark here. Early mornings. You could eat oranges and stuff too, so there are natural ways to get energy. All right, over here to Sue. We got Riley. Oh, off her skate, so it's not going to be an ice. Let's go after it. Get a stick, get a lift, move your feet. Bryn down the wall, looking out front. Ev's got to find a little hole here. All right, hop in. All right, down to Ev. Now she's going to fire it towards the net. Almost an opportunity. Tallarico regroups over here on right wing. Ev fires it. Still available. Covered by the goaltender. Pink tape on the goaltender's stick. We got some pink laces out here every now and then, but now we got some pink tape. It's been a long weekend of standing. Makes you appreciate those episodes of Survivor where they feed you a meal if you can stand on that pole out in the lake for 6 hours.
I don't think we need to do it.
An immunity challenge?
Ramp it up anymore.
We don't need... All right, here we go. Mariah looks down towards the net. Lucarelli there battling with her. They're on the defensive side. Good hard shot by Sienna, but it's into a breezer. Mariah chases after it. She's going to spin and fire it, so somebody should be around in that neighborhood. We got to learn each other. We got to know. I can stand here and I can know that if Mariah's skating down there fast for the puck and she's a forward and she's on the defensive side of the game,
you know where it's going.
She's not somebody that's going to go D to D because she's chasing a puck as a forward. She's going to spin around and fire it up the wall. Yep. So be there for her. Yep. It's going to come back here into the neutral zone. One person got to maybe be posted up here in the neutral for that spin and fire. It's an anticipation thing. It's a learned from watching, learned from doing thing.
Definitely the age of learning anticipation.
Yep.
U12.
All right, Suve here. Piper on the left wing. Tallarico with her. She's looking over there to Pipe. She's going to get it wide. Piper, get it towards the middle here, buddy. Oh, off the crossbar. They fire it back. That's good. That's a good way of... Let's keep it in. Oh, let's get Bryn back on side. And it is. Just barely. Tallarico goes after it. Piper's trying to pinch this thing off behind the net. Now we got 3 down low. Good pinch by Bristol. We don't really have the numbers on our favor there. Now we do. Okay, now we got to get back. There we go. They're doing a line change with their... What period are we in? Almost the halfway point of the game. 7:40 left. Piper gonna engage. Nice opportunity here. Piper's gonna go for a line change. Good. That's a smart line change there in the second period. Get out of there before you're all out of gas. Ev over there working the left side now. Fresh legs for Ev because of that line change. Maybe she gets that thing to the middle. Tries to kind of pass it over here to Lucarelli. Are we able to hold it in? We are. She didn't see Mariah behind her. Mariah, a little burglar over there. Oh! Mariah snuck that puck off of their D's stick. She didn't see her coming from behind. Poked it over, and it almost turned into a rebound opportunity in front of the net for her. Really proud of Mariah here. I like to see it. She's always digging, going 100 miles an hour. A player that's close to my heart because that's the only reason why I got to play. Good shot by Sienna. Good glove by the goaltender. Take away the goalie's eyes, Coach John is saying. Take away the goalie's eyes. We get these shots from the point.
Don't need to take that too literal.
Yeah, I mean, but you can stand in front of that goalie, just get right in front of her mask when your D is pass or when your D is shooting, and you can get out of the way right before it gets there. I mean, you don't have to let it hit you, but at least get in the goalie's eyes so that she can't see it coming. All right, now we got to get some numbers back. We need a back checker. We need to start finding some sticks here in the middle of the rink. We'll take an offside there. I smell your coffee. What brand are you drinking?
It's just Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Well, Starbucks, Pike Place. Pike Place.
Pike Place?
Nice discount buy at Sam's Club.
Pike Place Starbucks.
5-pound
By the
bag.
65. Oh, it's a bag.
Big old bag.
God, I don't even know what to do with the bag. I do cups. 64 count cups. Ooh, it was coming in that area. Wide right. All right, here comes Brooklyn on a 3-on-2. She's got a team. Nice pass, buddy. That's a great pass. Nice shot. Really like to see that odd man rush. A really good pass by Brooklyn. Now look wide to Tallarico. All right, here we go. Bryn looking wide. This could get over to Tallarico, maybe. Nope. Brooklyn battling off the wall into the corner. Who's got speed? We can outnumber this D 2-on-1 here. Bristol be waiting because they're just going to chip it up the wall. Bristol in charge of 7 here on the wall. All right, throw it to our D. Give us another shot at it. All right, here we go. Fighting through it, Brooklyn. Oh, saved. Coming through the middle. We got numbers back, though. We got numbers back. You can pinch if you want to. We got numbers. All right. Sienna turns it to the other side. Got Mariah over there. Now it's an ice. Coach is saying when you got Mariah, you got to get it to her early. You can't wait 6 strides and get it to her when it's not there anymore.
Windows are open and close fast.
Windows are opening and closing. Like Peter Gibbons on Office Space trying to get out of the office a little bit early on a Friday. Closing windows. Right? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
You're not even with me right now, Adam. Peter Gibbons. I might watch Office Space tonight.
Good movie. A lot of young people that don't know anything about that movie.
What would you do if I had $1 million? I'd do absolutely nothing. Look at my cousin. All right, here we go. Suvi takes the draw. Back. Sienna able to win the race. That's how that is drawn up. Over to Piper. She tries to help it up the wall. On her offhand over there on left wing, kind of tricky. Okay, now they're in the grill. Good save by Melania. 4:48 remaining in the second period. We're gonna get a little line change here. Quick shifts. Cop 001 says, Auntie here, let's go Mirage.
Auntie Janelle, Sister Janelle there.
Sister Janelle. Thanks for joining us this early morning. All right, here we go. Lucarelli taps it off her stick. Now that's you! That's you, Ev! All right, we swing out of that. If you're going to swing, you got to get back on D. All right, knocks it off her stick. Ev regroups, spins, fires. Just wide right. Riley battling on the sidewall. Ev kind of patrolling the area here. All right. Bryn says, I've had enough of watching this. I'm coming. Bryn's going. She's got Lucarelli in front of the net. She chips it behind the net. Nice soft area. Lucarelli back to Bryn. Looking out front. We got Mariah there. We're going to spin fire into a shin pad. Still hanging with it. Brooklyn playing defense right now for Bryn. Taking it back. Bristol throws it in deep. Make them come 180 feet back at you. We got Mariah corralling that thing behind the net. She throws it up front towards Brooklyn. Brooklyn almost with it. Finley fires it. Oh, boy. It had the height. I think that could have snuck over her shoulder had it been on net. All right, somebody's got to get there. All right, Suvi's going. Brooklyn's going. And on to Mariah's stick. Mariah hard into the belly. No rebound available. It's a good flurry. That was a good minute from the Mirage team there, keeping it in their end, pinning them into their end. All right, 3:05 remaining, second period. Quick little line change here. Mariah's coming off. Tallarico coming off. Tallarico, you got to get there. They're going to go to Piper. Now Piper's got to get a piece of it. They're going to throw it up the wall. Now it's F3 get there. Now the Pipe. Pipe makes somebody miss. Oh, almost just got turned around a little bit. All right, stick with it. Stick with it. Oh, Piper gets tangled up. Oh. Did they call it a hook?
Yeah.
Hey, way to fight through it, buddy. Power play. Get a power play unit out here. Got to win some races. Win some races here. 2 on the puck. There we go, Pipey. Get there. All right, they're good. Good. See, get into empty space where you got team. Your team can get there first. Now we got to get there. All right. Lucarelli fighting it off. All right. All right, chip it behind the net to Bryn here. All right, now we got a nice open space over here for Lucarelli. She's got Mariah wide. Oh. Piper's going to throw it behind the D. Now we got to get there. 2 of you. 2. Piper's going to get in there. See, they hear footsteps. Holy smokes. Through the middle. All right, maybe get a change here. Piper's going to retreat for a change. It's coming back into our end. Sienna. Maybe a little D to D, maybe a reverse. Nope, skate with it. There we go. Find some open ice in the middle. We're getting up the ice. Oh, Dino Cicerelli. Spinorama. The old Dino. Back on the old PlayStation 1, that was the R1 button, I think, used to get you there. The R1 spinneroo. Mariah coming down the side, looking out front, trying to get it there. Suve's there. They bang it up the middle. Bristol, let it get flat, fires it towards Midway Sewer and Plumbing. Pumping. Never had to call a sewer and pumping company. Going down here now. Suve, Pinzer. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Riley tries to backhand it in there. Ev's trolling around trying to be in a scoring area. Now she might jump into the play. All right, now we need to get high again. We need to get back. 53 seconds. That's a great back check. Lifting a stick. Support your teammates. See if she loses it here. Be close. All right, Suve. Now she's got it. Down to you. Backhand towards the net. She's probably going to throw it to the D. Yep, all right. Couldn't quite corral it. Maybe looking wide. All right. Now we got it. Riley at the end of a shift, getting tired. Let's get a change. Fresh bodies. All right, here goes Ev. Getting in there. Help her. We need F2. You know, F1, it's your job. It's your job to either get there or force them one way or the other. F2, it's your job to figure out which way is the other and get in there, and now you're that secondary support that if she goes left, now maybe that ends up beating F1, but it's not going to beat you.
That's right.
And then if she ends up going behind the net, F1 has to zip in front of the net towards the slot and become F3 so that F3 can now become F2 or F1.
That's right. Dynamic game right there.
It's a triangle. I could draw it on a board for you and it would just turn into a triangle. All right, here we go. 2-0 lead after 2. Going into the third period. Mirage trying to go 500 on the season here. Currently .333 repeating.
Good math. You're on math yesterday. It's continued on to today.
Mr. Wizard. You ever see Mr. Wizard? You know who I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, throwback.
Oh, my God. When he took that glass cage, glass box, you know what I'm talking about? He had a glass box with like 400 mouse traps with ping pong balls on them. And then he dropped in one ping pong ball and it set off a chain reaction to get all 400 of the mouse traps to shoot the ping pong balls all over. I don't remember much about my childhood, but I remember Mr. Wizard.
So pretty vividly.
I don't know if my kid's going to remember a whole lot of Vlad and Nikki playing with their toys on YouTube. Should probably get him to start watching some Mr. Wizard reruns. Well, let's take a quick breather here. We got one period remaining.
Third period, typically our hardest period.
I feel like we've had a pretty strong forecheck today.
Yep. Again, playing in the morning is always helpful.
More of a morning team. I feel like we've had pretty good jump. You know, I guess some of it can be opponent induced, where if you feel like you got a chance to get there, you're more likely to try to get there. The River Blades, I feel like maybe had a couple better stick handling moves, a little extra speed. So then you can get a little disgruntled by going after somebody that's beating you.
Yep.
I think now they're smelling a little blood in the water, and it's got them a little bit more F1 hungry here, where they feel like they can be that first forward, trip somebody up, and get an opportunity. So you got to have a carrot that comes out every now and then too, if you want to keep that incentive alive.
As Yoda says, there is no try, only do.
Say it again.
There is no try, only do.
I haven't seen that movie. I think I might be the only person that hasn't seen those 6 Star Wars movies.
I've seen all the Mr. Wizards, but not
I've seen all the Mr. Wizards, but not any of the Star Wars. I did see one Star Wars movie. I'm lying. I saw the 4th one. I saw the Jar Jar Binks one,
Oh, God.
which I've been told by Star Wars nerds is the worst one of all of them.
Yeah.
And that's the one I saw. So I judge you guys all by that movie. Maybe the other ones are cool, but I'm not there yet. Piper starting out here on left wing. Suvi center. Talarico on right. We got Finley. We got Sienna playing the D. Uh-oh, they're going to try to split the D out of the gate. This might be a drawn-up play. Looks like they got some speed, some hunger. They're throwing it towards our net. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pipey, you're way too far wide. There we go. Now get it and cut through the middle. Oh, got to get a good touch on that. All right, all right. Jamming a pile over here. It's going to pop out somewhere here. It's going to pop out somewhere. You got to be circling a little bit here, Piper. Get your feet moving. You don't want to just be posted up. You got to be ready to skate. Now get in there. All right. 40 seconds through here. Let's get a change. 40-second shifts. 20 seconds of it was pinned over by Super One over there. All right, Lucarelli wins the draw into the corner to Bristol. Bristol throws it behind the net. They hadn't anticipated it, but it still snuck free. Mariah having a hard time catching that pass, went under her stick there. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle green on her blade. Bristol beat her, buddy. Get there, Bristol, beat her, buddy. There you go, be tough. Win, bro. God, sorry, yeah. I've been saying names all day. Brooklyn, you know. Yeah, you didn't help me with that Sierra that I did yesterday. Yeah, you did. You did the second time. The second time you did. Yeah. Uh-oh, that could have been a trip. Nope, no hands. 15 and 19 for us grinding in there. Mariah and Brooklyn. Always digging. Okay, this could pop free. Ooh, when you catch those on your backhand, they kind of hit almost a little bit of a ramp and sometimes can be unpredictable. Suvi takes it behind the net. Brooklyn kind of posted up, you know. It's like if you're not going to catch the pass there, if you're Brooklyn, Bryn. Goal. Coming back here to this breakout, you got somebody skating it up toward, and at some point when you're that winger, you realize that they're not going to give you the pass on the wall. Yep. Maybe take 8 hard strides towards the middle of the rink. Turn onto your forehand and come up the middle so that you're coming up the rink with the D.
You got to think about that different angle to take.
What you can't do is you can't be standing stationary, not get the pass, and then, you know, do like 3 backward strides towards their D and just be kind of in the way, you know? Make yourself an option. Continuously make yourself an option for the player with the puck.
It's all about what you do without the puck.
It's all about what you do without the puck.
Back to those NHL stats. You only touch the puck for 30 seconds in the game.
We haven't worked on it a ton. We haven't worked on it a ton, and a lot of people are coming from skate around 5 people hockey. So this is a brave new world. Over to Ev. Ev has a chance to split them. She's got a hard shot. She fires it on net. A little bit. They kind of tapped her stick a little bit there. On net. Paddle down. Made the save. 12:52 remaining in the third. All right, so here we go. We got a 2-on-1 forming. Sienna's thinking about trying to get to this kid. Great job by Finley on the D. Whoa, is that a nifty little breakout pass? See, that works if somebody's there to support you, you know? Like if you throw that to the middle and you got a couple people 80 feet away, it just doesn't work. All right, there we go. That was a good hard shot on net by him. Gets by Finley, but Sienna's there to support it. All right, looking up the middle. Mariah getting those feet churning. All right. Oh, here she goes. Hungry. Yeah, I mean, I knew.
Hard to tell if that was counted as a shot or not. The thing was just rolling. A lot of stuff happening.
That's a shot. That's a shot. Right. Give her a shot.
I think that snow might have held it up before the goal line.
But I mean, she's grinding down there.
We'll give a shot for the effort.
All right, here we go. Draw. Back to Bryn. Get there, Pipey. Now F2 helper. Okay, get back on the... All right, Bryn's going to charge forward. Nora's got it. Get hungry. Get hungry in there. All right. Uh-oh. Get back. Get your feet moving. I like where Piper was there in front of the net. I'd like to see her have a little movement, though. All right, here's the Pipe. Pipe's just going to kind of nobody really with her. It's like her on 3 there. So you kind of get a little bit tongue-tied on what to do next. Go find some open space. Throwing it up to their D. Piper with a chance. All right, Mariah throws it off the wall. Maybe Pipes can make somebody make a mistake here. There we go, Mariah, paddle down. Stops it. Bryn, this could be Pipes. Let's see what happens here. Oh my God, it went by her. They called it off. Keep playing. Keep playing. Never give up on the play until you hear that whistle.
First one we've seen called off.
Don't call the icing for them.
Did she touch it before the line?
No, it crossed the line.
They called it off. First one we've seen today.
And then she stood there because she thought it was icing, and then she took it to the net. Just a little hesitancy. Thought it was an ice.
Yep.
Sienna down to Tallarico. Andover coming back at us. Finley and Sienna. We got Suvi coming as a good back checker. Tallarico ends up helping out over there. Turns into a 2-on-1 now with Brooklyn. Can she slide it to her? Oh, yeah. Nice. And a rebound opportunity. Tallarico returning the favor, I think, from earlier where I think Brooklyn had thrown one to her. Here we go. Out front to Nora. There we go. That's a good stop by the Andover tender. Hey, this is early in the season. This is weekend number 1. I'd really like to see, even from Friday to now, what we're doing positionally, what we're doing, kind of making some opportunities happen and things like that. Finley to the middle of the rink. I really like that. It's all right. That was the right play. That was the right play. They just got a stick on it. All right. Here we go. Did she hold it in?
Yep.
Good stick, Finn.
Right on the blue.
Finley hat trick against Cloquet on Thursday night. All right, here we go. There we go. That way is fine. Mariah's there. In case my kid Piper's watching the broadcast here after the game, I am proud of how you played here, buddy. I feel like you've been giving yourself some opportunities, moving your feet. Here comes Mariah. Over to Ev. Help her out. Suvi hopping in there. Don't bail on her, though, because we still need help. Uh-oh, we're getting a line change real quick here. Get some fresh legs on the rink. Suvi skating through. Suvi looks wide to Ev. She kind of placed it in there. It was like she knew that she had traffic in front of her, so she tried to make a nice little touch pass in there to some oncoming skaters. Bryn's going to come skate this thing in, and everybody's on side. She gets her head up. She's looking. She knows people have scored on the goalie from short angles tonight. This morning, excuse me. Spins around. Okay. In the grill. This could be a wraparound opportunity. Thinking about wrapping it. All right.
She doesn't know that.
Flips it on net. Okay, we're just buzzing right now. Bristol with a good pinch. 8 minutes remaining here in the game. 3-0 Mirage lead. Ev wheeling. Oh, slips off her stick. Hey, we talk about you only have this puck for 30 seconds in a game. Got to bear down. All right, here we go. Bryn going into the corner. Tough angle there. D to D. Oh, Ev gets a little stick on it. There we go. Mariah's step up now. When you got numbers and you see that you got a good back checker, step up. Get right in her face. Calling it off. This is a speedy little player right here, number deuce. Piper tries to pick it off. Doesn't quite happen. Oh, somebody gets Piper over there on the wall. Finley going after it. I believe 6 there is Evie Thackeray. She was a Duluth girl, moved down to Andover. To Piper. Piper, good. Get it into an empty space and skate after it, bud. That's a good play. All right, here we go. Stay after it. Right there, probably a little bit more patience, but that'll come. That'll come. All right, spinning it around, Nora. Go in there with her. Into the corner. Be right. She's going to throw it to the front of the net. Be ready. All right, here we go. Get it. Help her. Now get on the D side of the puck. D side of the puck. Keep battling. I like to see some battles here. Nobody high now, though. Ended up with 3 in there, but they had 3 in there, so I guess, it's to be expected. Can't get outnumbered. All right, here we go. Finley keeps to the outside. Good stick lift there. You don't need to lift her stick the whole time, just right before she grabs it. All right, here we go. Get with it, Pipey! Here goes Nora. It's a good shot. Way to bury it. 4-rip Mirage. It's good transition. Good little taparoo into open space. Good shift all around there. Good back checking. Hey, 6 minutes to go. I think what coach is going to say is let's go ahead and score one here.
Don't yell much. Subi doesn't know how to do a wraparound.
Yeah, right.
You got the goalie just stuck on the other post. You have the puck on your stick behind the net. Just
wrap it around.
Don't go
tap,
for that pass.
tappy.
Be a little selfish every once in a while.
Yeah, right. Well, hey, if you're Andover right now, you're saying we got 6 minutes left. Let's go win the last 6 minutes. If you're them, I mean, this is just like us last night against the River Blades, taking a little time out and just saying, hey. Okay, it's 4-rip. It doesn't need to be 6. Let's go ahead. Let's go out here. Let's make it 4-1. Let's win the last few minutes.
Goal a minute, you win the game.
Yeah, goal a minute, you win the game, right? 4:07 remaining. That's when we took the timeout. 4:07.
Shoot it. Stop waiting 30 years. Shoot it.
Andover's got a good little team. I mean, some good skaters. They got good players. I feel like the goalie's been put. She's kind of like us against Hibbing, where we had a couple malfunctions where the goalie ended up just kind of being put into these like 1-on-0 situations. Can't expect tenders to be stopping breakaways. It's nice when they do.
Oh, yeah.
But you can't be expecting it. Melania holding her own for us here. What we got for shots? 29-6. I don't feel like the game's been as one-sided as that. I feel like the shots have been one-sided. We've done a good job keeping them to the outside in our end. But they've had the puck on their stick probably 50-50. I feel like they've had a lot of puck possession too. We've just been keeping them out of the scary areas here. There we go, wide. Oh, come to it almost there. Just about. There we go, up the wall. Now this is one time where I would have liked to have seen Brooklyn come to the middle. There we go. Brooklyn's going to try to beat her. Take it wide, maybe? How many times have we had a shot where we just got a little jammed up at the last second? We need to turn this 1 second wind up into maybe like a half second wind up, and I think we'll be able to snap a lot more on net here. It all comes with strength. It comes with experience. That's a nice. I'm going to call that one a nice. It's an official one.
1 for 1.
1 for 1.
Yeah, 1 for 1 on icing.
1 for 1 on icing calls. All right, here we go. We got Mariah on right, Piper on left, Lucarelli taking the draw, back to Finland, fires it. It's okay to get a stick on that thing too, Piper. Maybe a little tip there. If it's going wide, you can get a stick on that. That would have been a good one to deflect towards the net. Little tempers in front here. Little crashing skulls. You got the corner, Pipey! All right, we're going to try to win this draw. If we lose it, Pipey's got to get in the corner there. That's a good rush by them. We got to get back. Find a stick. Find a stick. Good angle, Finley. There. See, I like Piper coming through the middle there, and now she's in the play. Sometimes you got to stay wide. Sometimes you need to cut across. All right, now we're coming through. Sienna's coming through. Now we're coming. Now support. Oh, just got jammed up there a little. All right. Now cut across. Come across and support.
Nice boot.
She tries to boot it up. D to D. D to D. Finley. She sees Pipe. Anybody for Pipe? Through the middle. Suvi's coming. Okay, over her stick. Piper tries to get that thing on net. A little scooperoo. Coming back with a nice back check. There we go. Oh, she got one there. She got one there. She was skating too. It was a good back check. She got a stick on her. We've had a couple. It's okay, Pipey. Good back check, bud. Got to keep your feet. Got to keep your feet moving. Got to keep your feet moving and try to get a shoulder in there. You know, you want to quickly lift the stick. You don't want to hold the stick up. You know, you want to tap that stick up, disrupt the stick. You don't want to tangle the stick. You get too tangly. And you get yourself in the box. All right, Bryn's throwing it off the wall. Can it get out? No. 3:47 left. All right. Okay. Pinched off Ev there. Now we got a... Wow! It was a laser. A laser beam from the point. Yeah, that'll get you onto the Super Series squad. Bryn into the corner. Smart dump. Call that a before shower. All right, here we go. Right there, Bryn, throw it into the... Oh, that's offside. Ev got trapped down there. Well, it's all the cappuccino for me. I just got the last bit out of here. My legs are tired. My legs are tired from standing.
I know. It's a real phenomenon.
I feel like a pelican on one leg. Flamingo on one leg. Pelican with my head in the dirt, whatever it is.
Maybe pelicans are a little more fitting.
Pelicans, flamingos. I don't get to go on vacation enough to know all the animals down there. All right, here comes Finley. She's going wide. Oh man, she snuck through everybody. Got boarded. It's okay. It's okay. Get to the front of the net now, Finley. Maybe a rebound. Nope. 2:46 remaining. Now they're going to call it. You had to get a white jersey around you before they can call it. Otherwise, this is delay a game. Is that a rule? Is that a rule?
If there's no one.
If there's nobody around, you keep. Yeah. Move
I
it.
yell at them 3 times and they still don't move it.
Move it. Move it.
that one up.
Move it. All right. Cool. Penalty. Great work on this morning. This is Carol. Carol says great work this morning. I think Carol might be predicting some type of a win here out of this 4-0, 2.5 minutes remaining.
Nice job.
Oh, Piper! Piper came out of the box! Oh my God, straight out of the box. Good try, buddy. Nice try, baby! Oh, I forgot she was in there too, and then all of a sudden she snuck out.
Time to play right there. It's time to play.
Holy smokes. Good job, Pipe! I like it. I like it.
Confidence to stay with it, not bail.
All right, let's get our 5 out here. 2:17 remaining. Winning that draw. We got Mariah over on the wall. D to D. Sienna to Bryn. Floating it off the mask. And she caught it. A mask isn't flat, so when it hits in a mask, it's kind of rare that it goes like straight into your glove, right in your belly. There's definitely
That's geometry.
There's definitely an 80% chance that goes right or left. 20% chance it goes forward. All right, here we go. Draw into the corner. Brooklyn down there grinding. Little skate move, and she stays with it. Able to find it. Mariah in the kitchen there. Suvi, just gets just a hair tangled up. Lifting sticks, we're battling.
Oh, good. Oh, Leopold.
Yep. Career-ending injury there for Leopold.
You guys probably got enough missing teeth already, right?
I don't know if he's missing any. I am. Luckily, there was enough there that they could put some teeth on top of the pegs.
That's right.
All right, they chip it into the neutral zone. Bryn regroups. Off the wall. Brooklyn, just a little different on the geometry there. What? That wasn't an ice? Gonna let them play. Bad News Bears breaking training, letting the Houston Toros and Bad News Bears fans cheer, let them play at the Houston Astrodome. You know the movie I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's my favorite movie from back in the day. I used to watch it every time it was on TBS. Bad News Bears breaking training. Engelbert. Buzz like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, rounded second, and I'm standing on 3. There's a big triple in the game. All right, anyway, here we go. One draw by Lucarelli. Bristol, nice fun. Yeah, that's a nice way to find the center there. Throw it into the corner now. We got Tallarico battling. F2 helping. Okay, there we go. Bristol's had some good shooting from the hip today, some quick shots. All right. There we go, over here to Ev. 42 seconds. Lucarelli. I feel like there might have been some intimidation for our U10 players coming into this weekend. I feel like we might have saw that early, like Friday night, Saturday morning. I feel like a lot of that's out of their system. I feel like we're starting to see kids getting comfortable playing out here, not panicking.
Nice to get some competition you can skate with too.
Yeah, I mean it's like anything.
Andover's been a clean team to play against.
If you study for the test, you don't need to be worried for it. And I feel like we're starting to play right. Here's Piper with an opportunity. Fires it off the low blocker or low pad. She's still trolling in front of the net. Suvi's trying to throw it out there. Will it bounce? 1 second. All right. It's a good game, Mirage. Good game, Melania filling in. We had Gray out of town today. Melania with a shutty. She got a shutty yesterday, too, so that's 2 shutouts on the weekend for Melania. Maybe more, I guess, 2 that I was aware of.
Big deal there for Melania, getting the shutty, getting called up and putting up a goose egg.
Oh, Piper just waved at the the camera. Holy cow! Getting belated birthday wishes from Piper, waving to me. All right, well, hey, you don't need to stay on and listen to us mumble around. Glad that you tuned in. Our Mirage, 2-2 here on the season. It was a good weekend. We won a couple. We lost one we probably should have won, and then played a tough Riverblades team. So back to the training this week, and then we'll have a couple more games here soon enough.
The next stuff is All-American Girls.
All-American Girls.
Unless there's a pickup game in between.
November 7th, 8th, and 9th, I think. Yep, November 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Super Rink. You can find us playing in the All-American Girls Tournament. This is Adam. This is Chad. We're signing off.
See ya.
See ya.